What is up, folks? SK here, and today we're going to talk about running the Trade Master 2 or Artisan 2. Now, getting to Master 2 or Artisan 2 is not hard anymore because of the thing that they fixed in the game, which is the containers. So we're going to talk about how to get that, and we're going to show you the method on pretty much how to do that. Now, to do this, you're going to need 150 slots in Velia storage. If you can't get 150 slots, it's not going to affect anything. Just get as much as you can. And it's just going to affect how much percent you get per turn, per rotation. Think about this as a rotation because you're going to be doing it over and over. So aside from that, you're going to need 15 CP, and that's because you're going to need to invest in, or you're going to need to get the residents in Toscani Farm and the residents in Lynch Farm. You don't need to invest in the node to get the residents, so remember that. As well as you're going to need to get a storage container from Heidel. Down here, sorry, Heidel. So going forward from there, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come to your trade manager, and I'm not going to buy a bunch of the items. I'm just going to buy one and show you off of that. When you buy one, it's going to make you it's going to give you the trade pack on your back. You're going to move them like this. If you buy a bunch of items and it makes you over encumbered, to do the actual rolling technique, you're going to have to press the left button, and it's going to put you in this crouching stance. If you are below, I believe it is 140%, you can use the sprint button, and it'll make you do like your little rolling animation. For wizards, it's dash. For most other classes, it's just a rolling animation. If you're at 169% though, you're going to have to do it a little bit more complicated. You're going to have to press the left button, and then do left button, and as soon as you go down, press left button and forward. And it's going to make you do your dash animation like that. It's a little bit more complicated to do that, but once you get used to it, you'll be done. It'll be pretty much mechanical when you're done. That way is because when you're over encumbered, you can't sprint. When you're super over encumbered, like 169%, you can't sprint. And you're moving at the slowest rate you can go with all that stuff on you. So you're going to want to roll down to your storage. You're going to put that stuff in your storage. And once you put it in your storage, you'll be fine with that. That's pretty much all you have to do for this town. So now we're in Heidel. And you're pretty much going to do the same thing in Heidel. Now, Heidel has 157 trade items, so you're going to need either that much storage. It depends on how, like I said, it depends on how much you want to make per rotation. If you want to do this as fast as possible, you're going to want to max out your storage as best as you can. It is reasonable to only do Heidel because we don't have the channel lock timer. So you can either do Velia or Heidel, or do both if you want. Like I said, it's your rotation however you want to run it. Just depends on how much percent you want and how fast you want to do it. Now, you're going to take the item from Heidel, from Velia, do the same thing that you did, take it to storage. And we're going to go ahead and do that because we're going to need examples for both. So we're going to take one of these cutting edge dwarf tool packs. And we're going to run it down. You guys are going to roll, but I'm going to run it because actually, no, I'm not going to run. It's not even going to move that much faster. So you've made it to Heidel storage finally after rolling for years and years and years. And you're going to drop off your trade pack in Heidel storage. Now you're going to talk to Amerigo. I was about to say Kruho Wormsbane. I love that guy's name. But you want to talk to Amerigo, grab the rent container from him. It's going to cost you 10 CP. And you're going to take the rent container all the way up to the Lynch Ranch that I told you guys about earlier. And when you get to Lynch Ranch, I'm going to show you what you're going to do. So after all that running, we made it to Lynch Ranch, and this is the main guy you're going to talk to right here because he's the important guy that you're going to do all your stuff through. Your residence is going to be right here. You're going to go in, you're going to get get your storage container out. Just put it somewhere in the place. It doesn't matter where it's at because you're going to take it right back out right after anyway. But once this trade container is put in, it is connected to Heidel from the Lynch Ranch. So you're going to grab whatever your trade item is from there, take it out, and if you're going to, like I said, if you're going to have a bunch of stuff, you're going to be rolling this portion of it as well. You can open the door while you're in, your over encumbered state as well. You're going to want to roll over to this guy, and you're going to want to hit the trade.
Nope.
So to trade with a node manager, you're gonna have to invest in Lynch Ranch. I was wrong about that earlier. I haven't done trading in a long time, forgive me. So you're gonna want to hit the trade button, and then you're gonna have to go to sell, and sell your stuff. I have stuff from Soldier's Grave here too. I'm not really worried about that. But you're gonna want to just sell all, and you're gonna get a bunch of EXP from that for your trade. You're gonna go back in when you're finished taking all your items out. You're gonna want to take your storage box, and then continue the process down to Tuscany Farm. I'm just gonna mark Tuscany Farm and then run down there. If you had a high-speed mount, it would be a lot faster and a lot easier. So you made Tuscany Farm, and you're gonna want to find your residence. Do the same exact thing. Take out your container. Whoops. Take out your container, not that. Take out your container, drop it in. Go into your container. This one's gonna connect to Velia. So you're gonna want to go in here, grab your item from Velia, grab your items from Velia, do the roll process again, and then go out and talk to the node manager here. And you're gonna trade all items to her. Him. Whoops. And when you're done that, you just pretty much do that over and over until you hit Artisan or Master 2. Pick that up, take that back. And we're done here. Now, when it comes to doing this, you're gonna want to have all the buffs possible. When it comes to getting the most EXP you can. I think I'm already at beginner something. Not really sure. Oh no, I'm at apprentice 7. Because I did the old trading method, which was kind of dumb of me. But you're gonna want to use all the methods possible. You're going to use your life skill scrolls. You're gonna want to use the suit tee, which you can get from the market if you know they're in stock, because people, once they find this video, they're gonna buy all that stuff. You're gonna buy your suit tee. You're gonna want to buy your elixir flowing time, because that gives you a, I think, 8% buff on life skills for a few minutes, and it doesn't tie into your food buff because it's an elixir, it's a potion, so it ties into your potion cooldown. I'm guessing. Oh, it gives you a 15% buff. Sorry about that. And then if you have any pets that give bonus to life skill EXP, you're gonna want to go ahead and use those as well. And that's pretty much gonna give you all your percent that this is gonna give you all of your EXP that you need to get to trade Master 2. You can also use the trade armor, the costume, the one that you make in game. But yeah, so that's pretty much all you can do when it comes to getting EXP bonuses for that. And you're just going to keep doing that until you get to Artisan 2 or Master 2. And then go to the desert, get your trade buff. But we can't get to the villas right now, so it's kind of useless to even do this. Well, it's going to be useful to get everything set up, but we can't even get into the villas right now, so you can't even get the trade buffs and stuff done right now. So this video is just here for your knowledge sake. I don't know why people wanted me to make this video, but I mean, this video is like all over YouTube already, I believe, for PC, but people just want it for Xbox. So here it is for Xbox. Like, subscribe, and share, I guess. Thanks. Bye. Peace. I don't know.